Hi, my name is Drew Akwat, and I'm a student at Sacramento State University. Right now, I'm studying philosophy, and one of the more important and meaningful branches of philosophy that I've taken has been recent ethics. And I believe ethics is important to not only me, but everybody else, because it's something that we all deal with. It's something that we can apply to our lives. And the things I learned in that class are things that I feel like I will take with me for the rest of my life. And so I wanted to talk about ethical realism specifically, which can be defined as there are moral truths. There is moral knowledge and truths to morality. There is right and wrong, good and bad. And the objection to that would be anti-ethical realism, which is the belief that morality is subjective and that moral values and moral actions are they can be culturally relative or based on your upbringing. Now, I feel like that's false because I don't think moral actions should be based on an individual's psychology or anything else. I don't think it's subjective. And in order to kind of believe in ethical realism, I feel like you first have to define what good and bad are. And so I believe good can be loosely defined as bringing happiness, pleasure, or beauty into the world, whereas bad would be bringing unnecessary pain or suffering into the world. Um, Examples of that, a good moral action would be, you know, helping your brother if he needs help, because you're bringing happiness into his life, into the world. Something bad would be, killing somebody for fun, which I think we can all agree on that that's wrong. And so there's a quote in Plato's Euthyphro that I feel like is very applicable to this topic. And the quote states, "Is the pious loved by the gods because it is pious, or is it pious because it is loved by the gods?" Now, pious has to deal with religion and being religiously just, but I feel like this is important with morality, because I feel like morality is something that nobody has made it right or wrong. Nobody has made moral behaviors right or wrong. They don't come from God. They don't come from us. There is truths and knowledge to it that is beyond us and beyond anything else. And so, in order to kind of believe in ethical realism, you have to be committed to wanting to discover that knowledge, and it takes some internalizing and reasoning with what you're doing and how it's affecting other people. And I think that idea kind of goes back to something that I learned even in the first grade, which is the golden rule. uh, I think everybody knows this, and it states, treat people the way you want to be treated. And so I think if you stem all of your actions from that one rule as a reasonable, rational person, um, you can abide uh, by you will find, you will discover truths in morality. And so I think ethical realism is something that is very important, and I don't understand how other views even are believed, because it seems so obvious to me that you want to have good in your life and avoid the bad. And so in order to do that, I believe that you have to be an ethical realist.